till back, and you know where we at. Got the thing in my grass, and we living life fast. And I put that on the dub, motherfuckers can't hang. What you want, what you talk, what you rap for the game.
Alright, what's up? Welcome to the Never Enough Game podcast. We back with another one. I'm your boy Silent 200, where you know we keep things stunted. And my boy Lil Seti been ready. He never scary. My boy Flox.
What it do,
ready
man?
with
Let's
the
get this
chops.
shit going, man. Flox with the chops, man.
Flox with the chops.
I haven't said that since I was like 15, 16.
Nah, all metaphorical. You know what I'm saying? But hey, what's good? Hey, Seti, what's up with you, man? What you looking for over there?
Man, I don't know where I put my
Look
phone.
like you looking for your thoughts. My boy lost everything he was thinking and shit. He's looking on the ground.
Where's my phone at, for real?
I don't know, but you don't need it right now. It's all good.
I do need it.
No, you don't.
I do need that shit, dog. Let's put them. All right. But I do need that motherfucker.
What's up with you? How was your week, dog?
How was your week, man?
How was my week?
Let me know how your week was.
Thanksgiving. No, it was Thanksgiving, all that shit, man. That shit was, you know what? I don't know, dog. Like, my family this year, fool.
Shit's been a little changed.
It wasn't looking pretty. I mean, it was cool. It was cool. Don't get me wrong. It was cool. But it's just like, usually, there's more ambiente, you know? And then I noticed, like, a lot of people aren't really coming through like that. So,
what the fuck is that?
I mean, the main family members, we were there. But it was a little different, dog.
Hey, for us, how was it, dog? I didn't even go.
You see what I'm saying?
I know.
You had a good reason.
Hey, that shit wasn't cracking because I wasn't there, fool.
No, you had a good reason for not coming, but I just feel like, I don't know.
It wasn't lit because,
as you get older, and you're in your family, because Mexicans, we have families to where it's like, we all fucking are still around. Nigga, your cousin, your tia, and everybody comes through. A lot of other people can't relate to that because they don't know about that type of culture. But you know that if you grow up in a Mexican family, specifically, because I don't know about other like Hispanics and shit, I could just talk about like Mexican families, is that we're a big ass group. You feel me? And it comes to a point where the people that are like the younger kids grow up to the point that they have to take initiative to push the same culture, values, and traditions, right? And if the oldest fools don't take that initiative,
the initiative to get shit
going. It goes lower, but it gets less stronger, the family.
Yeah.
And I feel like maybe because me and my brother are hella busy, bro, that we don't have that time to put into our family to take that initiative to say, hey, let's fucking, because they all look at us, you feel me? So maybe we'd be like, hey, let's all go over here, or let's go over here, let's do those things. Huh? And since we don't push those initiatives to keep everybody close together, it's making the family like a little more looser, it makes you think about your family, bro. It made me think about my family. That's about it right there.
Everything's gonna be all right, dog.
Oh, it's gonna be all right for me. But when you're okay, look, like for example, like your house, you didn't grow up in a like traditional Hispanic home.
Nope.
So you're more like individualistic because that's how they. I'm not saying you are, but because I don't want to speak like in details, but
speak the facts, my boy.
Mexican households, food, we're grown to be like more social. That's the thing, because I went to a marketing class and they taught me about the difference between Americans and Mexicans culture. We actually have more in common with Chinese people from China.
Honestly, bro, you're American, bro. So what are you talking about?
Yeah, but our family isn't.
Because if you were born here, you're American.
So that way, that's why why when we go to Thanksgiving, nigga, all our uncles and aunties and everybody's there. Like sometimes when you go to Thanksgiving, it's your immediate family. Maybe like for example, Silent, his mom might come over, you know. Maybe this or that. But nigga, now all of it sounds like his mom is already coming over.
I see what you're saying. like Mexicans, they'll bring everybody, like their primo, hermano, their fucking tia, that one that I never seen in like 10 years.
Exactly. That's
like,
the date.
Bro, where the fuck have you been at?
That's the date to start introducing people you haven't seen in a while. Like, hey, look, I've been fucking with Rodolfo.
In 10 years. Why you always coming for Thanksgiving? Only Thanksgiving.
Nigga,
Christmas.
I'm very anti-social even with my family, dog.
So what I'm trying to say is, that's why you can't really relate when I said that, fool, because you looking at it like it's a sad thing. I'm not so like myself, I'm good. But my whole family, I don't know, it just didn't it wasn't like usual, you know what I'm saying?
I know Scott wasn't there. I told you, my boy, but I'm gonna be there in the next one. I'm gonna get that shit lit. I'm gonna pop a couple bottles.
I'm such an introvert, dog. I would like plan.
You are not a fucking introvert.
I would plan something out with somebody, and then if they cancel, I'm all like, yeah, I don't get to deal with people. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. Look, inside, I'm naturally like that, son.
Like what you mean? Like introvert as in like you don't like to
know. Okay, so there's an introvert and an extrovert.
Yeah, exactly.
An introvert means they just like to be alone. Okay, so the difference between introvert and an extrovert is that an introvert loses energy in social events. They don't like to be there.
Yeah.
So it takes a lot of energy for them. They could be charismatic. They could be the same thing, but they cost them energy. The extrovert is they love being around other people. It gives them energy. They start jumping. And I think a lot of people confuse me and him, or me at least, to be an extrovert, which I'm not. The thing is, I know I gotta make money, so I gotta go fuck with people that I don't even want to fuck with, and I have to force myself to like. But my energy drains. My energy drains, and then I have to sleep by myself for like 2 days. I don't want to talk to nobody, nigga. I'll watch hella movies or something. Like I don't like to fuck with people. That's everybody
though. I think.
It's not everybody.
It's
no,
not,
bro. That's it.
So some people get.
How can you keep the energy going though?
That's the difference between extrovert and introvert. There's nobody that is 100% one or the other. Everybody has traits of the other with themselves. Like there's a graph where you could take a test and it'll show you where on the graph. But you tell me that
somebody doesn't need a rest?
No. There's a lot of people, bro.
No,
they'll go with the fucking movement though. Yeah, you feel me? The whole time is cracking, nigga.
They must be on some shit. Cause
maybe they are.
They're on that fucking like.
No. Maybe they are on drugs. Because look, an introvert can't do drugs for how long, bro? That nigga's gonna get tired of that shit. Eventually, you're like, nigga, I'm tired.
Damn, no wonder I stopped. Fuck.
No, now extrovert, those motherfuckers just keep doing them. You know what I'm saying? I think we all know the motherfucker that won't even stop doing all day. This nigga's high. He might come over to the house like I'm on. You know what I mean? All day.
Yeah.
Look.
Now I know motherfuckers that work like crazy. They don't stop.
But see,
on drugs.
Like my uncle.
What about the other nigga? Remember?
An extrovert, dog.
Oh, he's on some shit.
You know what I'm saying?
An extrovert will lose energy being by themselves. They'll start feeling depressed, and they need to go find things to do with people. Fool. They don't want to be alone. They can't just sit at the house. They got to be up doing something, because if not, they're gonna be like, oh, like I'm alone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Those are the motherfuckers that go crazy.
But you know when you're by yourself though, right? As an introvert, is when you're when you fucking it's healthy. It's hella healthy to be alone a lot, because it lets you think about hella shit, bro. And if you're always constantly, what happens to a lot of people when they're always talking to somebody else, they don't even have any fucking thoughts to even think about.
They don't got no time to really explore their own mind.
We're going down a rabbit hole real quick, dog. We're going down a rabbit hole. Hey, how was your week, dog? Like this week that just passed.
I just finished saying like I need to go to Thanksgiving because I was going through like some funeral stuff. Alcohol, bro. Alcohol like be fucking people up, and I'm just setting up this funeral thing, but I just been doing that, bro. I just been doing that. So I've been doing that, and just trying. I hadn't even been pregnant like that because the last one you guys seen, I was partying too much. I was getting too fucked up, shit like that, and then I just barely started like going to the job site, shit like that. But yeah, just staying fucking focused right now, my boy.
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, what about you, my boy?
Shit with me, fool. Okay, so look, you could go get your phone now, dog. Go grab it. I think it's outside when you were smoking.
Okay, tell me about you, man.
So I basically did 1 full month sober. I didn't drink, fool.
Sober October, but it's past.
No, it's November. Yeah, November. Because I started drinking on Thanksgiving. It started. I'm gonna call it, fool. I'll call it for you, dog.
Oh, why? Yeah, call his phone. So
I was sober because
alcohol.
Because every time I was drinking, I was blacking out.
Why? You do excessive drinking.
I wasn't going.
You're not
crazy.
the only motherfucker. This motherfucker be blacking out, bro.
I don't know where that shit's at, fool.
Okay, you left that shit in your car then.
Yeah, go get that shit.
But I think that's hella far. Fuck that.
But look, so basically, I stopped because I was blacking out too much.
Yeah,
it's not like I was blacking out and going out and being out and doing shit.
Yeah.
But like I'll be here chilling, and then after that, like. Or whatever whatever it would be.
My boy be blacking out.
Nigga, you can't be.
I would lose like.
Bro, that's this.
You gotta only socially drink,
nigga.
I
would be.
You can't drink by yourself.
No, I'm not drinking by myself. I'm drinking with my girl, with the homies, or whoever.
Okay.
If someone drinks by themselves, they're fucking up, bro. You have to do that shit with somebody.
At least call somebody over.
You have a problem before you drink by yourself.
No, because I sometimes want to drink by myself.
Nah.
And then I'm like, nah, nigga, I ain't drinking. That keeps a motherfucker.
That's depression.
Bro, socially drink only, brother. If you ain't got no one around you,
call
don't
somebody.
Drink.
Call somebody,
then don't drink.
Yeah, man.
All right, keep going, fool.
Yeah, nah. So
he's sober in November.
Yeah. So I stayed sober from like my birthday in October. So that was the 22nd, and I stayed sober all the way until Thanksgiving. And then after that, bam, I started turning up. I was like, yes,
You don't
sir.
even smoke, huh?
I do not smoke.
Yeah, that's it.
I almost smoked on Thanksgiving. I was
Why?
like, nah, I don't know. It's just because her family, my girl's family came over and shit like that too. So we're all just right here together. And then they had busted out some weed, and I was like, nah. I was like, I can't just go full force right back into everything. I need to ease my way back into it. And I actually kind of fucked up that day, not by blacking out, but by mixing. Like I drank tequila from Mexico, and then after that, I fucking went and bought a Henny later. I was like, yup, it's bad. I'm back.
Ah, shit. You ever did any like pills or anything like that? Nah.
When I was younger, yeah.
You was you did a Molly or not? I'm honest.
No, I was doing thirst pills when I was young.
Oh
yeah,
see, that's a nasty shit, bro.
I did all the hardcore drugs when I was a teenager, dog. I got all that shit out the fucking way. I did mushrooms. I did pills.
The shrooms,
I did coke a lot.
You up, bro.
I never did crystal, but I was doing weed and shit like that. I was lacing weed. I was doing all that shit.
The shrooms be making you see shit, like get something getting hella big, hella fast, get hella small, hella quick. I'm like, what the
drugs?
That's your pupils and shit.
When you're young, it's bad for you, though.
It is very bad. It fucked me up.
Why?
It made me crazy.
Drugs are not bad, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. In my perspective, drugs are not bad.
They're bad when you abuse them.
There you go, my nigga. Uno tiene que ser las drogas, no que las drogas te hagan a ti, güey. No, I'm playing with y'all, nigga. Don't do drugs. I'm just fucking around. I'm just fucking around.
Don't do it.
No, in Amsterdam, that shit's legal, bro.
Nah.
So you can do anything you want.
No, let me explain to you why I don't think
I
don't think drugs are bad because, look, there's a scientist, bro, right? He's a black scientist. You can look him up. I forgot he was on a podcast with Joe Rogan. He starts talking about some shit like, look, I used to think it was bad, but really I was thinking to myself, why is this shit bad? It's just making you see things. What it really does,
it makes you more.
No. What it really does,
aware?
it takes you to another dimension, bro. And you're seeing things you wouldn't normally see if you were sober. If you're sober, you can't see the same shit you see when you're drunk, bro.
Yeah.
You can't act the same way because you're in a different dimension. That's what it says in a couple books that I've read, right? So you're in a different dimension. World? Yes, every drug takes you to another dimension. That's why you feel different.
Like the Indians say.
Yes.
That's why they smoke weed.
Yeah, my point is
that makes sense. Yeah.
The point that this scientist does drugs. He's yoked. You feel me? He looks hella healthy.
You talking about that bald fool?
No, he's got dreadlocks. Nah.
Oh, okay.
And so he's like, yeah, so I just don't like. He had a fucking shirt that had methamphetamine. What's that shit called when they got like the little fucking the chemical shits? Yeah. And he was like, what's that? He's like, this is methamphetamine. And he was like, what do you mean? And he's hella healthy. He's like, I just don't like the bad stereotypes that they have on these drugs because they're not actually bad for you. And to be honest, like they take you to other dimensions that cause you to think about things that you wouldn't normally think about. You know, and he's like, people abuse it.
Methamphetamines is bad for you though. That shit has fucked bad.
Bro, listen to the doctor, dog. He does methamphetamine. He's like, well, what do you do then? Like, how do you do drugs? He's like, I don't do drugs. He says, I do I do whatever the fuck that shit's called.
Microdoses.
No, he's just saying that he's not a drug addict because everyone is a drug addict. And if that's the case, because niggas pop Tylenol pills and all types of shit all the time. So then he's like, nigga, he knows how to use it. And so what this nigga does, like, this is what I would do. I go out to like Brazil, to Colombia, chilling in Colombia and shit with my wife. He's rich, nigga. He's really a scientist. And he tells people openly, like, we'll go out, try to have a good day. We get some red, white wine. Because alcohol actually kills hella more motherfuckers than that shit. If you do the statistics of how many motherfuckers drink and drive and get killed. But anyways, but yeah. So then, fuck. Yeah. Okay, so then what I'm trying to say is the guy's like, man, I'll just go out, get some red wine with my wife. We'll go get some fucking little cups and shit, some glasses. Go get the best cocaine that they have, and then we'll go in and we'll just do coke, and then we'll drink. And everyone's like, dude, you're fucking kidding me, Joe Rogan. That nigga, like, no, that's not even bad for you. What they have out here in the United States is bad for you, and what they're doing is bad because now I'm not coming from that. That's what he said. He's like, it's not even bad for you. What they have over here is bad for you because it has hella chemicals and shit in it. If you do the most natural fucking form of it, it's not even that. It's like, fuck, it's bad for you, but it's as bad as drinking Hennessy, or it's as bad as drinking red wine. And that's what he said. So he openly does drugs. Like, I do it all the time. But I know what I'm doing and I know how much to do. And I think that everyone that's saying that is really wrong. And then he was like, you can look at this motherfucker. He's like, the thing is that the United States is killing people because they're putting fentanyl into the drugs. The fentanyl is hella fucking strong. There's no way these niggas know how much to put in. That's why a lot of people die. Because a little ass bit will fucking kill you. So he's like, look, what I want to do is, why are we making it illegal? Make those motherfuckers legal, but every corner have a fucking machine. They have machines that you can throw your drugs in a little bit and see what is actually in there, so you don't die from overdosing. You see what I'm saying? So he's like, why don't we just do that? And then that way somebody gets some fucked up shit. They're like, oh, damn, that shit was going to kill me. Good thing I didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Save way more lives because niggas are going to do drugs regardless. The way the government is doing this just to get money. That's what happened in the Prohibition. They try to illegalize alcohol. Nigga, what happened? The whole United States became a criminal underground because they weren't finna stop fucking doing this. So these motherfuckers all started. That's when the mob came out. That Italian mafia, all that shit. The reason that oh my bad. Well, the reason that it came out, all the mob and all the illegal ass like mob movies, all the familias from the Italy over there, is because of the Prohibition. And if it wasn't for that, these motherfuckers would have. That's why they put it back to be legal, because they knew that they could regulate it if it was legal, because everyone was gonna be. Even the president was drinking. All these motherfuckers had like little secret like liquor.
That Elon Musk say he's gonna put cocaine back into Coke because he bought the company Coke.
I'm just saying.
I swear to God, I seen that shit.
These motherfuckers, dog.
He said he's gonna put cocaine back into Coke.
Hey, dog, what's up with Kanye saying that he loves Nazis now?
Damn, that's some crazy ass shit.
That was hella crazy.
Hey, that
dog.
motherfucker, it's something wrong with him, but something wrong with
that guy. That nigga was nuts, fool.
Saying some crazy shit. He went over there with his little mask and shit with the little things. Hey, dog, he's like, I think Hitler was a good guy and blah, blah, blah. I'm all like, hey, did you see his new album cover?
Nah.
Dog, you didn't see his new album cover? It's the Jewish symbol with the Nazi sign in the middle like that, dog.
That's his album cover, fool?
Yeah,
I thought he was fucking around.
You seen that?
Yeah.
Yeah, dog. I was like,
look, fool, honestly, fool, man, I don't know, bro. That nigga's tripping.
He's in a drive.
I'm trying to, like, before I always look for him, like, no, he's looking at it from this way. This is what he's going to do. And now I'm looking at it like, I don't know what this nigga's doing.
You know, you're always the person that tries to, like, go to opposite
to the
side.
Crazy shit. I don't know what
you always try to defend like the crazy motherfuckers, and I'll be like, okay, let's see what he's gonna come out with this one.
I don't know what this nigga's thinking, fool. Before it was a $7 billion, but then they took away all all his money, nigga. So
nah, you know what? I take that back. I don't know if that's the real cover, but I seen it.
Either way, though,
and it was like some weird shit. But nah, he's really weird. I don't know what the hell is going on with that dude.
I try to put myself in his shoes, dog, and I'm just thinking to myself,
he's a
like,
fucking narcissist, dog. he loves the negative attention that he's getting from people. Yeah,
I think he's really misunderstood, but I'm just not gonna understand. I can't understand him.
Joe Rogan interviewed him, and he said like, hey, look, I don't think this guy's crazy. I think he's just really misunderstood. But damn, he said some crazy shit.
But I feel like he also knows what to say in front of certain people, dog. Like,
yes, that's why he can't be misunderstood. You got him there, fool. He whitens it up sometimes.
Of course, he's gonna act right with Joe Rogan. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Joe Rogan might get up and fucking back kick this fool in his fucking face. He probably sits down like, hey, this fool's gonna big, man. This fool kicked me through the wall. Damn. Then this fool goes over here, whoever that white dude was, when he's talking about the Nazi shit. Yeah, he's all like, I like Hitler. Yeah, he's actually seems like a cool guy. I like to get to know him.
Oh, no, you're talking about Alex Jones.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm all like, what?
Alex Jones is a funny motherfucker. That fool has like a fucking encyclopedia in his brain.
I don't know, dog. That shit just seems kind of crazy. It's like outrageous.
It's too calculated.
Way too calculated, dog. And I feel like he's a narcissist. Well, even Shaq was saying it. Shaq was even calling him a narcissist. Shaq is like, look, it's like, I don't even know that dude like that. He was trying to put me in the middle of some shit. But the way that he's acting, I used to act like that because I used to be a narcissist. And I had to stop being arrogant. And I could see a narcissist. And that's what he's doing. Because he wants the attention. He's doing all that shit. He's being very arrogant. Shaq said that.
Shaq said that?
Yes, fool.
Damn. Yes. That nigga, you gotta believe that shit then. Fuck, what is a narcissist then?
Hey, fool, I thought narcissist was like somebody that wants
attention out of negativity and shit,
I thought it was somebody that wanted control.
For
like,
real?
Too much control.
They don't care about the empathy of others, dog. So like, he's doing those things and not caring how it's making other people feel. He's just like... He's speaking his mind, but he knows on purpose it's gonna bother people. You know what I'm saying? But he's doing it.
Damn,
you know what I'm saying?
Fucking silent, dog.
I didn't know that was. I thought narcissist was somebody that wanted hella control.
He is getting hella control. Look what he's doing.
He's getting attention.
He has the control of everybody's eyes and ears, dog. It's a type of narcissism. Come on, dog.
That nigga's
There's
crazy.
Different levels to the shit. You could be a narcissist in a relationship. You could be a narcissist at work. You could be a narcissist in a gang. You could be a narcissist in a fucking business. There's like, everybody has traits of it, but they show it in different ways.
I know narcissists narcissist. I swear to God.
Hella narcissist right now.
Hey, dog, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, dog, I called my bosses narcissist one day because these fools pissed me off. Because, like, I noticed that, like, if they see me laughing or something like that, they see
what the fuck you so happy for?
They seem upset.
Hey, man, chill, motherfucker.
And then when I was frustrated in the morning,
these fools
are like, hey, dog, when I'm frustrated in the morning, they're like, oh, yeah, good morning. It's going to be a good day, huh, Chris? I'm like, motherfucker. They're like, what? Like, don't you see me mad right now? It's like, oh, Chris is mad. Don't talk to him. But, like, they're saying it, like, joking. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, but it's like, it's not like,
what the fuck you so happy for?
It's
not supposed to be sad.
Yeah, and I was all like, man, y'all motherfuckers are some narcissists. They're like, what? How? I was like, why the fuck are you guys over here looking mad when I'm happy, but all of a sudden happy when I'm mad? Like me being frustrated at work pleases you, and then he was just like, like. Look.
I mean, let me try to look. I sometimes look. Okay, my brother just said that I'll be doing that at work, and
he sees me fucking like cheesing, like,
yeah,
or
but
just cool.
He'd
be like. What
Let me look at it from
wrong with you, my boy? You don't know what the fuck is going on?
Hey, let me look at it from a narcissist point of view, like I'm trying to protect the narcissist. Let's say that, okay, why would a person kill joy? Or in my perspective, how I look at it, if you're in a position, okay.
Unless you see something that I don't see, and you're like, why the fuck
now that's what I'm saying.
If you're at work, you should not be smiling.
But that's different though.
I swear to God.
Okay. No happiness, no laughing. Fuck it, you ain't getting no break either.
Okay, this is my thing. No
fucking lunch either.
No. I get. No. This is how I feel like.
All the work needs to get done today.
If everything is going great, then I don't think a motherfucker should complain. But there are sick fools that do that. My uncles, low key, these niggas, when they're working for you, you know which uncle I'm talking about? One of them. I'm not gonna say that.
He'll never.
This motherfucker is not happy unless everybody's stressed the fuck out, fool. I remember when my brother used to work for him. This nigga was like, he looked at us, and we already told him what was gonna be. He gets there, he gets out of the truck. We're partnering for a minute. He grabs a fucking like a metal stake, throws that shit on the ground, comes through. He starts throwing rocks and shit. Like, yeah, con su puta madre. Yeah, you guys are fucking lazy. Get to fucking work. And I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga? I saw when he do that shit.
Alex, that sounds like some mental shit.
No, hey, my boy. I gave that same uncle.
That's like some crazy shit.
I gave that same uncle.
I looked at him like, what the, because he's very close to this fool, right? So I'm looking at this nigga like, fool, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga?
Hey, Alex, remember I gave that fool a sip of Red Bull?
Yeah.
And like literally as soon as he took that shit, I seen him on top of the truck with fucking like road rage, but there's no fucking road. He's like,
I told Juanito, look, when we stopped, my bad. No, he's crazy. I remember he was just jumping from fucking ladder to ladder, nigga. Like bam.
I'm like, damn, dog, don't give that guy no more Red Bull.
But I told this fool, I'm like, look, dog, this fool's hella stressful, dog. Like he's stressing me the fuck out for real. And we did everything right, and this nigga still goes crazy. Juanito's like, I told you, fool. I told you that it was gonna be like that with this fool. I'm like, damn, nigga, we have to get the fuck away from this. But my point is, I don't know why he did that shit. That seems like some crazy. We already did everything.
Nah, that's a hostile work environment right there.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga was throwing shit like crazy. The workers were scared to start running.
Hey, they'll be like,
I picked up a stick too. I'm like, what's
that's what I'm saying. But these niggas
going on over here?
They literally, all of them wanted to leave. They're like, I can't be doing this shit or whatever. Like, this like real slavery.
But get to your point, fool. That's a crazy motherfucker. But if everything is going good in the company and everything is straight, but some people think like that they gotta stress people out that they'll work better.
No, yeah, that's facts. Yeah,
I think that if you're happier doing your job, you'll work better. Because there's usually like a game in a work environment where you might not be happy, but if you know you did everything right in your job,
it's like a tradition.
You just be like, nigga, bam.
Yes,
you feel me?
Exactly. You don't like you'll have all the bitch ass shit that you don't like doing. Like, fuck, I gotta move all this concrete right here. Like, and it's just you. You're like, fuck this shit. But as soon as you're done, you're like, yep, like motherfucker, and I did my shit,
and you did it correctly. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I think people get they'll do better and they're happier when you do that.
It's a little routine.
But sometimes people think you gotta stress out the worker. I don't believe that at all, because you gotta ask yourself, right? When have you done a better job? When you were stressed out Or like you were just pell-mad, or you were happy, but you did it. You're like, nigga, I'm gonna get this shit done.
I'll probably fuck some shit up if I was stressed out, dog. I'll be like, fuck this shit right here.
Shit, nigga, start throwing it.
I'm like, fuck it, it's on him.
Yeah.
That shit might fly off on the road or something. Nah.
But I think
Oh yeah, no, that's me right there.
All right, cool. That actually is hella
that's
good.
me. So, look, we're gonna take a little break real quick. We'll be right back.
It's what it do, bitch. Head tilt back, and you know where we at. Got the thing in my grass, and we living life fast. And I put that on the dub. Motherfuckers can't hang. What you want, what you talk, what you at for the game.
Oh yeah, yo, what up? We back, man. Never enough game. We back at it. And you know, we gonna run this back again. We gonna chop it up a bit, but we're just talking off the record real quick about how Elon Musk fucking bought Twitter and shit like that. Did you see when he went, and I think it was with Joe Rogan, where it was him and then the one of the like heads or whatever the fuck it is of Twitter, and then it was I think it was Joe Rogan. He fired
hella people, I think.
And then she was all like, yeah, first off, I just want to let everybody know we made a lot of mistakes. And he's all like, okay, there's no room for mistakes. You're fired. And she's like,
damn.
He's like, yeah, no mistakes or something. He's like, you're fired.
He fired hella people.
And then she's just like, and then just like, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, that shit was crazy, dog.
Oh, and Joe Rogan?
Yeah, dog.
Was it Joe Rogan or he was getting interviewed by somebody?
Maybe it wasn't Joe Rogan. I could look it up right now. I think it was. But,
I think it was Joe Rogan. I don't know because I would have seen that shit.
But he's definitely been he's been firing a lot of people.
You know, he fired everybody. He fired fucking everybody. He said 20% of all these people are the ones doing the work, so 20% of them are staying. The ones that are actually doing the work. And
I think the reason he did that for is he just didn't like the fact that
no, because he was forced to buy it. He said he said something and then he was about to get sued if he didn't buy Twitter no more.
I found
But now he was forced to make it successful. So now he's charging $7 to be on a premium Twitter.
Okay, so Elon Musk fired Twitter's head of censorship. But I don't know what show he was on, dog. Damn, there's like some what? It was on Joe Rogan, dog.
Was he? Ah, shit.
Damn, she's about to cry. Fuck.
What
the fuck?
What did I do?
Hey, that shit is crazy. I wish we could put that shit on the screen on TV.
Nah, we'll put the
link.
Look
at Joe Rogan, fool. He didn't even.
We'll put the link to the video. We'll put the link to that.
Joe Rogan's like, oh, fuck, this is awkward.
Dog,
she looks like she's gonna cry, bro.
I think that's kind of fucked up, though, to be honest.
Hey, fool. Hey, she had bills. She had family. I bet you that was like a very good job for her, and she got unemployment, though.
No, he probably knows how much she was making and knows how much she got saved up. But at the same time, fool,
he's like, "Yep, I just saved 200 or 150 grand."
Probably like 200. What I think, though, to be honest, about let's talk about that. The firing, dog. What do y'all think about? Do you think that was cool, or you think he should?
That was very unprofessional, dog. But I think. To be honest, I think what he did though, he also saved his ass because she could have damaged the reputation of the company.
Yes, that's what I was about to tell you. Since
he's now the new face of it, like you being the new face of the company. He's trying to send a
message out. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh yeah, it could have went left or right. It could have been to where she was saying we did a lot of mistakes. Like she's speaking about herself.
Fuck no. Yeah, hell no.
And like how she looks forward to shit looking better with them. But her just saying that about something that he's representing now is like, he's like, all right, there's no room for mistakes. You know what I'm saying? You're fired.
He has to make a totally new reputation for Twitter.
What?
So he's making a statement like, get the fuck out of here, bitch.
Yeah, he made a statement like all that unnecessary extra shit. You guys are over here being the gatekeepers of everybody's fucking lives and censoring people that don't need to be censored just because you want to.
Trump.
So why do you think if he's being a gatekeeper and that's the reason he's doing it? Why do you think?
No, I don't think he's a gatekeeper.
No,
I feel like he's taking.
Basically, you're talking about he took
off the gatekeepers.
Revenge, right?
I think he's trying to make it more fair to where people could use it without any like
censorship,
basically,
or at least too much.
They could use it more freely than what it was. Like people were simply probably like banning people or fucking people's accounts over just because they simply didn't like them, not because of like reasons that made sense.
I mean, he brought back Donald Trump, so he's.
So what I'm getting to is, was it fucked up whenever I see something fucked up, I say, how would I ever do some fucked up shit like that?
I would never do that, fool.
Now, check this out. I would do it, but only under certain circumstances.
I think he was waiting, dog. I think she probably was already fucking up doing some stupid shit, dog.
So that was, to me, calculated on this nigga's part. But what he did it for was he really didn't like this bitch.
Hey, fool.
He didn't like her for shit. And he did it personal, no business involved.
You know what,
and that's why I don't fuck with that.
I got another theory.
All right, what's your theory?
I got another one. He could have been like, hey, look.
We'll talk after
he's like,
the show.
my image is at stake right here, and people need to know I'm not fucking around. He's like, look. He's like, you're fired already, all right? But I'm going to give you this, and that, but I need to do it on the show. Like, I want you to start it off like this, and I'm going to fire you. And then I'll have something else set up for you over there.
Like act it out?
I mean, it could be a bit. She really got fired.
That's
you
a
know what I'm
show,
saying?
though, bro.
She probably really had to get fired because.
But she got humiliated, not just fired.
Oh yeah,
she's not getting it working.
I bet you that came with a check though, too, dog. I got a feeling it came with a check, dog. I got a feeling it came with a check.
Because that's humiliation, bro. That's like
some people will take that with the bag as long as the bag is given to them.
But what you gotta take into consideration is this, Silent. He didn't do it one disrespectfully, because you could have disrespectfully fired somebody like that normally. She probably would have felt the same disrespectfulness if it was in front of hella people or just by herself. It will last longer because of the camera, but you feel that sting of disrespect.
She could have been like, fuck you.
But she didn't. Now my point is this though. He was on camera, bro. He did it on camera. Yeah. When you do something on camera, you have to take that into consideration. That means he wanted the whole world to see him being disrespectful.
That's what I'm saying. He planned it.
Yeah, but what I'm saying to you is, okay, because you were saying that why did he go in? My point is, why did he go in so viciously? If he said to plan it, he wanted to send a message.
He planned it and to send a message. Yeah,
but what message was he sending?
That Twitter is transformed. He's getting transformed.
Because you could have done it. Because Sonny has a good point. He said that what if you two transform? He's taking it over. You guys are old. I'm the new. Right? You could have done that without being disrespectful.
Oh yeah, of course.
You did that on purpose to make yourself you look kind of like a dick right now doing that.
All of that also gains. Like he's in a gain from that. People are gonna be like, "Oh, I'm trying to be part of this." Like, I want a Twitter now. Like, what the fuck? Like this was over here cutting people off that were like fucking taking advantage and like fucking just deleting people's accounts or blocking people's accounts because they didn't like him. Like he probably gained people also. I bet you he lost, but then equally gained.
To me, you know what this thing's looking at?
He's trying to gain consumers, is what he's trying to do.
I don't think. Look, one thing that I'm almost 100% sure is he's not doing this shit for money, bro. It's nothing business about this whole shit.
I think he wants to do.
Bro, if it wasn't about business, he wants to do whatever he charges $7 for premium.
I know this is why he wants to do this.
Because if they're paying for it, then he's like. He could keep doing whatever the fuck he wants.
He's gonna try to make it work regardless, but he doesn't want Twitter for the money. He's not gonna want Twitter for the money. He wants it for the power, bro.
Yeah.
Because Twitter is one of the political arenas in the whole world. You see debates on Twitter now. Yeah. That's how people know who Donald Trump just fucking tweeted this. That's all the writers, all the journalists. Twitter. I do have a Twitter.
You do?
Yeah, but I'm trying to get up there. Twitter is like journalist shit. Boom. That's like all the journalists have that. That's like the white folks. They do that type of shit. So what I'm thinking is like you gotta have a voice on Twitter.
Is that what you be taking screenshots of and posting?
I mean that's what everybody takes screenshots of and posts. Because you take it from there, it goes down, and then it just scrolls down. But my point is this.
Okay. I don't have Twitter, so I
know, but that's
Twitter. Man, I've been having that shit for how long?
No, but I just started learning how to use Twitter because this nigga's doing a lot of shit to fuck with it. Now the reason he bought it is because he wants power, political power. He can close down this voice. And what happens when you take away a voice in Twitter? It's almost like you can't hear them, bro. And when it comes to politics. And that's why he says that Twitter is a debate arena. It's created for you to debate with people. You get what I'm saying? It's not like Instagram where you're liking shit all the time. No, you're there talking shit. You see hella people talking shit.
You say statements.
Yeah, and these people talking about this and this and this, and that's actually like journalistic shit. Mm-hmm. And that's how main people can see, because most of the Twitter niggas are the ones that are actually voting. Like Instagram motherfuckers are young kids. They don't give a fuck about shit. They don't really got no power. Because my bad. But remember me and you were talking earlier? And I was telling you that power isn't in money; it's in politics. And then I showed you how you can. The reason I'm relating to this because I'm just learning about this and I'm going through this and I'm trying to set up myself politically correct. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But go ahead.
No, I was gonna say. So if he's gonna let people say whatever the fuck they want on there, do you think it will be?
He's a hypocrite though. He fucked up on that. And that's how you know it's personal because he didn't let Alex Jones go on there, and that's the reason why Kanye West was on the show earlier, and he said Alex Jones and this nigga, and he said, okay, personally, why I don't want Alex Jones to go on there is because I have a kid that died, and I don't like him talking about kids that died. Okay, that's cool, bro, but you can't be drawing.
Alex Jones said that?
Look, Alex Jones made up a story about Sandy Hook Elementary that they didn't actually die.
That's
it was a lie. The parents sued this nigga.
Yeah, that is hypocritical. Oh yeah, fool. He had to file for bankruptcy, fool.
Damn.
So that's why. But you can't be a hypocrite, bro. Yeah. You can't draw the line. It's gotta be free on both sides. Just because you personally, everything about this is seeming personal to me. Which is, he's really wants Twitter for the power. He's gonna create a power where he shuts people up. You want to disrespect me? You're not talking no more. Your Twitter's gone.
This fool is fucking makes rockets that go into space. Of course he's gonna fucking buy something like Twitter, fool.
They say that the reason he wants it, that's what a lot of people are saying, is political power. And they're saying that he wants to influence people and he wants to be in complete control. He's trying to take over the human race type shit. He wants to create this because he's the type of guy that thinks I'm the smartest person, so I should run the world because everything will run better with me. And maybe. You know what I'm saying? But that's how he's looking at it. Now he controls Twitter, which
I think that fool's smart, but not fucking that.
Fool, he's took over Twitter, nigga. It's not because he wanted to do it for money. He did it off a personal agenda. It was power. Everyone's saying that he's doing it for a political... I mean, he's a smart nigga. I don't think he's going to fuck us over. He believes in the human... the human species and shit, and for us to all move forward and shit. And he doesn't care black, white, or whatever the fuck. He don't care about none of that shit.
He cares about going to space to Mars
because he thinks it's gonna be save our race.
There's gonna be some nuclear war in the world, and it's gonna all go to shit.
So my point is, it's all personal. So I think this nigga is doing all this shit personally, and he's having a power trip because this isn't gonna stop. Fool. When another person personally disrespects him, because you gotta draw the line, my boy. Sometimes you might cross that line. So who's gonna check you? For him, nobody. You see what I'm saying? And if you disrespect him, even if you're following the rules. Like, you can say freedom of speech, but you say something he doesn't like personally,
he'll take you out and ban you.
You see what I'm saying? That's a power trip shit.
No, that's why Facebook is run by multiple people. Because you can't really...
Yeah.
But that's my take on...
That's like communist.
That's like communist. I agree. That shit's hella funny to me, though. It's comedic. So is Kanye on Twitter still?
He just got suspended, I think. After that shit by Elon.
Swear to God.
Yeah.
So funny.
You see what I'm saying? He's already starting, bro. And that's where a smart person can turn evil.
Hey, Kanye is gonna be over here trying to call Trump like, you see what this nigga did to me?
Nah, for real though, dog.
You should disable your account now.
Well, Donald Trump said he's not going back on Twitter. That fool's like, you know what? I think Twitter is just really bad. I don't think I want to be on there anymore. I'm not going on there. I know they brought my shit back and shit like that, but he's good. And then that's when I was like, damn, he probably could see where this nigga's going politically. Because Elon Musk might next be like, I want to run for president. And anybody who doesn't go on it, because Twitter is where these fucking thoughts are created, bro. We not on there like that because we're not in that political fucking arena yet.
Hey, dog, yeah, because
there's levels to that
it's shit. Even on the fucking news, like even the news, like they'll be like, the president tweeted, blah, blah, blah. So-and-so said this, and that. I'm like, what? I'm like, what the fuck?
The professional world moves through Twitter.
Yeah, exactly.
The rappers, you know what I'm saying? The pimps and hoes and shit move through Instagram. That's how it goes.
The executives, and all the people like.
So are you a pimp or are you a hoe?
I said rapper, nigga, too.
Okay, all right.
All right, so look.
I'm just making sure.
No, I said rapper, pimps, and the hoes.
All right.
But look, now check me out, though. Check this out, though. Not even regular people, though, like teenage, more younger generation. But the people that actually have power nigga, on Twitter, dog. Patrick Bet-David's on there.
Twitter or Facebook?
Twitter, nigga. No, I know. Twitter's like a second thought. It all starts from Twitter, though. So this is what I seen Alex Hormozy say. He's like, look, he just gained like 1 million followers in 1 year because he put his mind to it because he realized about that attention shit. Remember what I was saying last time? So his little thing is, say something on Twitter. Because Twitter is what you say whenever you're thinking something or just something comes to your mind. It's a statement that you're making, right? And say it on Twitter, and if it gets buzzed, and it gets enough buzz, because you might say hella shit throughout the day, and someone might be like, hey, I'm interested in that. You get more likes. Then you can actually make that into like a subject and podcast, then filter it through Instagram, and then it'll make a TikTok, and it'll just go all the way down type of shit. And that's how he really grew up to YouTube. And then if it's enough of a buzz, then he goes to YouTube. Yeah, but my point is, the political shit, bro, that's power, bro. And like I was telling this fool, son,
it's because all the bigger companies have like, they all have some type of power to like influence the community in some type of way. Like, look at these sick ass motherfuckers at Balenciaga, dog. Damn. Look what the fuck they did. And I didn't know about that document shit until you told me.
Sick ass.
What did they do? What they do?
Oh, they had little kids, bro. On top of, they did a photo shoot. I don't know what the fuck these motherfuckers were thinking. This whole shit is retarded, bro. They put little kids with bondages, like sexual bondage on bears and shit like that they were holding. Made the kids look like it was pedophilia, bro, all over that bitch. And what they did is, and this is what how people were tripping out because they had like whips and things like that, little baby whips and shit like that, and the babies dressed like and with like bondage. It was some sick shit, bro. Yeah. So they could argue that it was like fashion or something. Yeah. But in one of the fucking pictures, right, they have a picture of like a teddy bear with bondage on him, and there's newspapers all over the desk, and no, letters all over the desk. It's really the letters were really transcripts in a court case of a man that's trying to legalize pedophilia, trying to say that it's like being a homosexual in a way, and he was trying to defend the fact for grown-ups to do that shit, yes. So they put all these papers on the fucking desk and put the tear on top. People took a picture of the transcripts, went through them, and found out what they were actual transcripts for. So then Balenciaga takes everything down, and they're like, oh, we're sorry for our latest da-da-da-da. And then everybody was like, fuck no, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah. Dog,
nigga, hella,
as soon as you told me that, fool, I was all like, man, fuck Balenciaga.
Fuck Balenciaga.
Fuck this motherfucker. Like, man, throw that shit away, burn it, rip it, fucking toss it. I
didn't even know that. I swear to God.
There's hella fools.
We see it. It's
all over, nigga. Look at Balenciaga. Pedophile. Yeah. You know, that's sick ass shit. Yeah, bro. That's some sick, bro. You can't explain that shit. Yeah, why would you get those transcripts and put them on the desk, nigga? You went out, you printed them out. Yeah. The nigga that tried to legalize pedophilia.
Yeah.
He lost. But he still tried.
Damn, that fool's a sick motherfucker, dog. He's on some sick shit.
But that's like some sick shit, bro. But that's when right now what I'm starting to realize, fool, like we're just talking about that politics shit, is that politics are actually how you can use politics in any way for yourself. But I feel like our people are just fucked in the game because the majority of us has felonies. And
we can't really get in there like that because you already got, as a juvenile, you already got a big ass, thick ass record.
You know what? I'm sorry not to mention it. You know, I did something else this past week. I was sitting down with an uncle of mine, right? His name is Elon, and he was breaking down something to me, and he just basically told me, I was sitting down with Audi, and you know what? He sat down to me, and I'm like, "What's up? What's up, Audi?" And he was pouring me up a cup, and then he's like, "You know what? I just was doing a meeting for something." I'm like, "Meeting for what?" And he's like, "Oh, I was doing a meeting with the senator of Nevada and a couple other people." I'm like, damn, really? And in my head, I'm like, I don't get, you know, a lot of us, we just hear senator and congressman and all that shit. We don't really give a fuck what it is. We're just like, whatever. So I'm like, oh, that's what's up. And then he's like, yeah. And then he was like, yeah, the fourth more powerful is people in Nevada. I'm like, for real? He's like, yeah, for the union. I guess he's in the union and shit. So I start chopping it up with him more. He starts telling me, I was like, why did you go talk to them for? He's like, because I needed them to pass a bill for us. So we went to go talk to them to make sure that they know our support. I'm like, what do you mean? So then he starts, so just for y'all to don't understand, the government, just like I didn't understand till like fucking 2 weeks ago, I was talking to this guy, and then also we have a guy that works with us that kind of broke it down to me. The government is run into 3 separate departments, okay? This is like not even that difficult, so it's not going to take a long time. The separate departments is called Congressman, which is like the House of Senate, and then, the House of Representatives, and then the other one is like the House of Senate or something, right?
Yeah.
A congressman goes by population. So the amount of population in the state, if you have more population, you're going to have more congressmen. Because the congressmen are actually the most important part. People don't think they are, but they are because they represent us, which is the people. So they get fucking fired every 2 years if they're not doing their job right. And the people that fire them is us. And we got to vote. Well, not really me because I can't vote, but you get what I'm saying, which they fucking took away.
Yeah, he had a good idea 2 years ago, but he hasn't came up with nothing new.
Fuck him. No.
Bye-bye.
No. The thing is this. Your congressman is supposed to be your representative. So if you have let's say, for example, just for a fucking crazy reason, you go to a stop sign or something or a red light or something like that. You know, well, I want 4 fucking lights instead of that. I want an extra light in this bitch. And you go to your congressman, you're supposed to be able to hit this fool up and tell him straight, like, hey, look, I want you to do this, congressman.
I want this purple light right there.
Yeah, and if it's he's supposed to write up the bill for you, right? Because he represents you. And if he doesn't, nigga, you get all your people, get your 500 people, and then when it's time to vote, nigga, you vote against him, you get him the fuck out of there. But the thing is that we don't really understand. I didn't understand that that's how it went. So your congressman, the only way that a law is going to get created is through a congressman. Then once they vote on it and they agree, then it goes to the Senate. Senators, there's only 2 per state. And that's to keep things even throughout the federal government. So a state will have 2 senators, but everything else will be population. So California will probably create more laws than all the other states. And also there's more Congress people there. So there's hella motherfuckers writing up laws. Then it goes to fucking Washington, D.C., and then the senators vote. And there's 2 per state, right? To see if they want to do this shit. Then once they vote, it goes to the president, and the president can say yes or no. Yeah. If you don't like it, fuck you. The only way that you can get a law passed through the president, even if he votes against it, is you got 60% of the Senate, but everything is divided through Democrats and Republicans.
Yeah.
So they'll sometimes be like, fuck that, we're not voting for you, nigga, because these are my people. Like Sureño, Norteño, like blood and Crip type shit. So that's how they feel about it. So my thing is, I didn't know none of this shit. So then I'm like, fuck.
My boy's getting schooled.
So what my uncle's telling me, I have about 2,000 people behind me in the union, and they're going to vote wherever we vote. And I'm like, so I want to go tell them that they need to do this for us and create these bills and these laws, bro. Because a law will actually is power, bro. You feel me? That's power. Fucking money. Motherfucker, you can only do what the law lets you do with your money. You get what I'm saying? Creating that law is actual power. If you don't got no connections or ties to any politics or anything, you really ain't got no fucking type of power, bro.
I'm surprised that California hasn't like legalized like fucking concealed carry and like all that shit, like just right out the fucking door.
Because most of the people that carry concealed carries or want to carry them for their safety are fucking felons that can't vote.
Well, not that does. Well, I guess it does.
You see what I'm saying? Only the people that can't vote will want to vote.
Only the people that don't got no felonies, none of that shit.
That's why I'm trying to change the narrative. If most of us don't go to prison, you feel me? Teach our kids how to have legal weapons and things of that nature. Then we can actually get to the point that the majority of our people aren't in prison. Yeah. And we're out here and we can actually vote those things into place. You know what I mean? Like Texas, them motherfuckers got guns all day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Texas is different though.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is those motherfuckers are not all going to prison in the same rate as we are. I feel
fucking Texas is going. They go to prison.
Know. Well then. Oh, well, maybe it's also the white population also likes guns, too, because they're like cowboys and shit over there.
Yeah, that's what I was about to tell you. Over there, they like that type of shit.
They're
over
more
here,
like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, over here, we need to be more on that politics. We need
so then he starts telling me what he does is, look, so I go over there and I tell him. I was like, so how does this work, Audi? He's like, look, this is what I do. I go and I sit down with him, and the first thing that I do is I talk to him about family, never business. He knows by the end of this conversation, I'm going to ask him to do a favor for me.
Yes, indeedy.
But we never start the conversation that way. Yes. We always talk about family. And that's when I realized
that's a law of communication and power, dog.
But why do you say that?
Because you're always supposed to start something off other than what you want to immediately ask for. You never want to walk up to somebody and be like, yeah, I want this raise right here. Or hey, can you do this or that for me? Like right away. Depending on what it is, you want to go ahead and break down.
Go straight to it.
No, because then
doesn't work that way.
You're gonna be subtle, bro. Because then they think that you using them or you're trying to control them for some reason. You gotta be subtle with that shit because you can do it subtly. They don't even know what happened before they know what happened. It happened already.
Yeah. They'll be like, oh, hey, what I was gonna ask you, hey, do you think you'll be able to come by with your truck and help me with this, and that, and woo, like. Because they might think you might say no, so they already from the beginning want to start like an easing conversation and be like, so how you been? Yeah, how's the family? And woo.
Definitely.
Because I'm pretty sure we both have a friend that calls and asks about everything that we've been through and be like, yeah, everything's good, work is good. Babe, what's gonna say? Hey, you think I could borrow $100? Yeah, I really need it right now. And then you're gonna be like, motherfucker.
Well, look, the way that I look at it,
you already got me feeling good, so I might as well just give you this 100 right now.
Oh, the way that I look at it is, I mean, I look at it too, but the way that I kind of, the point that I was trying to make with this is I never looked at politics that way. And when my uncle was telling me like this, I started realizing like, damn, bro, like it gives you a reason to go. Okay, sometimes I think to myself.
So break it down one time for me again. How does it work in order, like in the steps of that going up? So you said it's a congressman.
Senator,
president. Okay, so
congressman.
So
Senator,
in order to
president.
even get it started, you need to be
congressman has to get a bill going for it.
You need to be interested in a congressman that shares the same agenda as you.
Okay, no, your congressman has to share the same agenda as you, not the other way around. He has to have your interest. And if you're not, it's because we're not voting, bro. None of us, this is when I was thinking, bro, the purpose of a gang should only be, or an organization or whatever, should only be to get the most fucking voters to vote on your side, because you literally control the government like that, bro. And that's what I don't understand. If you don't like a law, your purpose should be like, okay, everyone here, we're all gonna come together and we're gonna create a law right now, 2,000 fucking votes. You vote where I vote. We go to the congressman, but then my uncle told me how you can use it for business.
Everybody raise your hand. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, before you're getting checked, my bad, dog.
You fucked up, dog. I did this nigga to the back. He broke the trunk. You know what I'm saying? This nigga's crazy for real though. But when you can finally use this to influence it for money is this way. He told me. I was like, okay. He's like, look, Alex, what you should do is this. I'm like, what? He's like, get yourself, and I maybe shouldn't say this because motherfuckers are probably gonna try to block me now, but get yourself into city council. Get yourself some type of influence into city council. Then once you get to city council, get your voters up. Yeah. Create like an organization of people that have votes, and you guys can be like, you vote. Let's do this shit. Let's change this for ourselves, nigga. And I'm gonna go up in there, and I hope nobody uses this shit against me. And I'm gonna talk to the councilman and be like, bro, you gonna vote for when these jobs come in for all these other shits, nigga, you better give me all those jobs.
Oh, yeah.
And if you, because look, what the government does, because the government, what it does is, it doesn't work like a business. A business wants to create profit. So it looks for the most efficient way to do something so they can get the most money out of it. The government is completely the opposite, which is why they like Trump. Because Trump said he wasn't going to run like that. The government takes all your tax money and just fucking gives that shit everywhere. Just throws that shit everywhere. Gives every city hella fucking money. And if the city tries to save some of the money by being efficient, then they don't give the city any more money. Because they're like, oh, well, you don't need that much. So they take it out of top. So every city's trying to spend the most money that they can possibly get. Which is, well, I mean, let's cut it short right there. But anyways, that's how you do it, man.
Hey, nah, that's just legit for. I really like what you're talking about. So if you guys got any questions, concerns, or like whatever the fuck you think on the topics,
comments.
Or if you guys heard something that we might have said that you want to hear more of and you're more interested in,
put it on the comments.
Put it down here and we'll continue whatever it is that you guys were listening to.
Or not even that. If you feel like you want to correct us on something that you feel like we got wrong.
Oh yeah, something we got wrong.
Put it in the comments, and I'm gonna make sure that the HR of Never Enough Game reaches out to you guys in a timely manner. But shit, yeah, man, that's Never Enough Game. We see you guys on the next one.
The show.
We out.
It is what it do, bitch. Head tilt back, and you know where we at. Got the thing in my grass, and we living life fast. And I put that on the dub, motherfuckers got hang. What you want, what you talk, what you want for the game.